Hello, 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 hello. See if anybody comes on here. Thought I'd do a quick Monday live stream on the old CP the Plinker channel. See how everybody's doing. We'll get this thing set up a little better. Getting tired. RJW, what's going on? We got one person. Patch of Heaven Farm, how you doing? It's a snowy day out. Yoda Doug, what's going on? See how many people we get in here. Might need to go get my tablet. Hey Murray, what's up? Grab my tablet quick. Look at this freaking dog. He gets a brand new bed to lay on. What a spoiled rotten mutt. $2,000 bed for him to lay on. Brand new $100 comforter. He just soaks it up. He's got his own blanket. He takes the $100 comforter. His blanket. Unbelievable. About to finish lap. You working? ECW, what's up? What are you doing, Yoda? What are you working on? Oh, you brought your bear. That's what you were running about, Henry. I didn't see you brought your bear out. You got a bed also? He's like, yeah, he is, RJW, living the good life. Smart dog, you're right. Everyday Fleet Tech, hey, what's up? You want to come on every day? You free? I'll shoot you a link. We'll do a quick 30-minute live stream on the Plinker channel. Here. Ah, damn it, you're at work? Gotcha. I just randomly got on. I thought it'd be good to get on. Good time. Everything seems to have calmed down a little bit via post inauguration jazz, and I'm settled down. I can, talk about what's going on. Let me see here. Why is YouTube? Should have switched over to this. Oh, that's right. Damn it. Hold on a second here, fellas. What's going on, Roger Dyer? I scored a smoking deal. What'd you get? What'd you get, Everyday Fleet Tech? New Pew Pew? I wish I could show you my Remington 700 Everyday Fleet Tech. I should look that up right now. I don't know if you ended up doing that deal or not. That was, I would have a hard time getting rid of my arsenal, to be honest with you, for what we talked about yesterday. Let's see here, 700. How's that? Is anybody trying to look for ammo? Let's see here, Bass Pro. I'm good, ECW. Busy day today. Busy day today. The snow really crushed it. Nick Hildebrittle, what's up? Yep. Remington 700 ADL is $469. I got an SPS. I was wrong about that yesterday. Everyday Fleet Tech. I got an SPS. Mine was 600, but I got it for 500. There's so many different models of that. Yeah, 22. I don't. Yeah, we're done playing in the snow. Me, but the site you had on your video, everywhere else sold out. What I need. I have enough for 2 years worth. There you go. Thoughts on 270 Winchester? That's a good one. Patch Heaven Farms. I like 270s. Gotcha. Trijicon AccuPower 1 to 4. Surefire. Wow, that's a great deal. Everyday Fleet Tech. You made a smoking deal on that one. That is a killer deal. That's $1,000 at least worth of stuff. Got me a Riley Arms AK for $850. Right on. 5,000 rounds of 223 last year. Now it's almost tripled in price. Yeah. EDF-T 110. Good choice. If so, maybe the mittens gets tomorrow night. I'm getting the Savage 110 instead of the Remington. You like the AccuTrigger? Have you ever shot one with the AccuTrigger? The Tikkas are pretty nice too. Don't pass up on those. My buddy Bilge Rifles loves the Tikkas. I wished I had more time for rifle shooting, but honestly, it is way out of my. Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people like that Savage AccuTrigger. Pretty good. You got a lot of options with Tikkas. Picked up a 458 Win ammo. Almost stupid spendy. Yeah. 270 has a wide range of bullet weights. Handles most game. Yeah. Absolutely, RJW. Yeah, 270 is probably, I would say it would probably be the gun I would want to have for, if I had to go somewhere and I needed something to hunt with. The rounds aren't easily found, but it just like they said, it's good for big game. 270 is a really good all around gun. But I have a 308 too, so. I'm not sure why people go with 270 over 308. Honestly, to be honest about that. I have a Tikka T3 Light 270 with 140 grain AccuBond hand load. Just under half-inch groups when I do my part. There you go, RGW. Love the Savage 17 I had. Yeah, 300 win is awesome too. I don't notice much of a difference, I guess, between the 308 and 270. Maybe it's just me. 30-06. Man, you go so many routes. Like I said, I'm not a huge rifle guy, but for my buddies that hunt, 270 is by far more popular. Some guys like 30-06 too. Just whatever works for you. Got a new Mossberg 12 gauge 590 A1 Magpul edition. Can't find slugs for the range. Man, that's crazy. What's up, God Loves Warriors? I forget, what was your name before God Loves Warriors? I know you changed your name. I keep forgetting. M1, there you go. Patch Evan Farms. That would be my only 30-06 too. Honestly, I definitely want to get an M1. Is 30-06 too much for the first time rifle owner? I mean, I don't. You're Noah. That's right. I was wanting to call you Nate, but I knew it was an N. I got the 270 because it was free for my birthday. Yeah. Any place to buy 9mm online? No. 9mm is gone. I'll tell you what. The 22 and 9mm, they're almost the same price right now. And I definitely would buy the 9mm first, but right, RJW? You guys are probably better suited for answering those questions on rifles than I am, because I'm honestly not as big of a hunter. I only hunt deer. We had shotgun. It was shotguns here in Iowa, and I've never done a whole lot of big game hunting. But I know my buddy Nick, not Nick Hildebrand on here, but that seems, I could see that everyday Fleet Tech. Well, here's the thing, Hero Rider, with the range time, like I said before, don't neglect your range time because you think that you have to have this much ammo. Shoot more efficiently. Practice stuff when you go to the range. You know, treat it like a rifle. Take 20 rounds to the range with you and do slow fire, long distance shooting. It's definitely it shouldn't you shouldn't be leaving. You shouldn't be not going to the range because of ammo. If you have a little bit of ammo, learn how to use it sparingly. I mean, 20 rounds you can make last for an hour. Barely any 308. I have enough 308. I have 100 rounds of 308, which isn't a lot, but I'm not going to be shooting a ton of 308. I have 5,000 rounds of 223. I have 30,000 rounds of 9mm. You're only going to be able to carry so much if you're going to leave your house or flee or whatnot. That's the thing. I know conspiracy theorist stuff comes into play, but for guys that are looking for this stuff for survival, you got to be reasonable about what you're going to be able to do. Yeah, absolutely, death by debit. Oh yeah, 450 Bushmasters. Yeah, there's a lot of big straight wall cartridge shooters now since they legalized that here. Now that you can use deer hunting due to you have bottle cap round. I want a 308 Arrow 10. Yep. Buy whenever you see it. Yeah. I don't go looking for it. I'll tell you that right now. Oh yeah, the Springfield. Yeah. Problem is everybody panic buys. What I was saying on my video last time about buying ammo right now. I mean, some of you guys probably won't like me saying that, but honestly, if you're buying ammo now, you're already too late. and you're just creating more of a problem by trying to buy ammo. Let the manufacturers catch up before they try to do something. The thing about it is my opinion is that, and this is just my opinion, once again, not factual. My opinion is that the government would actually have more of an opportunity to stop ammo while there's a shortage going on, because they could shut down a manufacturer while the shelves are empty. So if we let them get built back up and get the stuff back out to stock and buy reasonably, yeah, ECW, unfortunately, the polymer Springfields are made in Croatia. The 1911s are made in Geneseo, Illinois, along with the rifles. Right. Yeah, so the biggest thing is I know a lot of guys don't like it. People don't like hearing the truth. I mean, I don't know how to say it nicely, but unfortunately, I know the guys that want ammo, and it's probably hard for you but just be patient. This has happened 3 times through, democratic processes, and I think people get a little bit too out of whack on it. But here's the thing: is I think they limit the manufacturers. Honestly, when this is going on, I think they constrain them more on getting ammo out. I mean, these companies can't. They won't expand. Federal won't expand. None of them. Winchester won't expand making ammo. None of them are expanding to make ammo. They just keep, because they don't want. They know that their business will never survive when people don't buy ammo. And once you panic buy everything, then who's going to buy ammo? So, right. It's exactly, Noah. It's absolutely insane. Paying anything more than 16 cents a round or even 20 cents a round for 9mm is absolutely stupid. And it's only going to drive the prices up. Just like 22. I mean, the price of 22 is stupid. It's more money. It's cost as much to shoot 22 as it does 9mm. That's why I don't shoot 22 anymore. It's not worth it. I can I'm making 9mm for 10 cents a round. Yeah. Well, I think the government's got plenty of ammo if they want it. Yeah. What's the idea of panic buying? Fear. Yeah. Well, it's politically based. What's going on, occupant? My uncle works for gun department. He said most ammo and gun shipping held up by customs now. Right, there you go, Nick. More money for tools. Save what you got if you don't have anything, and remember, if you've got a couple hundred rounds, you're good. That'll keep you safe. If something were to potentially happen, which I'm going to be honest with you, in my heart, I don't believe there's going to be anything that happens to us. I think there's a little bit of fear that gets instilled into us, but honestly, I don't think there's going to be anything that happens to us. I just I have pretty good inside information on some things, and honestly, I think that you're not going to see a whole lot of you're not going to see a whole lot of military stuff presence in your neighborhoods. And if some of you are like me, nobody's coming to Iowa. I can promise you that. Yeah, definitely, Hero Rider. Wait, I mean, I became a gun guy because of the first when Obama got elected. So 14 years ago, I was just an average hunter guy. Then I got into it. But then when I bought my guns, I was like, what am I going to do with them? Well, they sat around, and then I ended up buying this giant safe. And then I was like, well, I need to do something. And that's when I started practical shooting. And practical shooting was one of the things that gave me a whole new perspective on 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 just firearms in general. The safety, the fun you can have with them, the camaraderie you can have with other people, and building your own confidence and able to shoot. You know, even if you don't like, we have guys that come to USPSA matches that are complete defensive shooters, and they just want to shoot their firearm and be more proficient. And I think that USPSA helps build that skill and confidence, and just makes things better for you. You can wear your own rig however you want to wear it. They're not going to stop you from, as long as it's legal, covers the trigger guard and all that stuff. But yes, and I will do a video. I had a couple people ask me about getting into competition shooting. Practice Score. There's a Practice Score app that actually helps you find matches, and then USPSA.org. You can also locate matches through them. A lot of people know me in USPSA. You know, a lot of people, especially in the Midwest, know me. And the reason why I have so many guns is because, and those rigs, is because I help people. If you don't have all the equipment, you can go watch a match and probably talk to somebody, and most likely maybe somebody. Now it'll probably be harder. I was giving people ammo. I would give people their first 100 rounds to shoot a match, and we shoot about 100 rounds in a match. Which, the nice thing about shooting 100 rounds in a match is you're actually putting effort towards doing something, and you have a goal. Okay, so you have a goal to beat a time, do better, and it's practicing courses of fire, which is pretty cool because it gives you something more to do than the range than just go and shoot down the range, which is definitely awesome. Yeah, there you go. Practical steel in the stock class, absolutely. RJW, that's great. Yes, God Loves Warriors Practice Score. It's Practice Score. Let me see here. I'll show you. See if I got my app up here. Oh, let's see here. It's probably on my phone, of course. So, oh, here we go. So this is just a competitor app. You gotta go on to the website, practicescore.com. It's Practice Score. And you can find, so this is the Practice Score app. And you can view upcoming matches. Let me see if I can get this. Let me shut this off. I might have to shut my light off so I can see if I can get the glare off of this. Oh, maybe not. So you view upcoming matches. And then you can search matches in your area. We'll type in Iowa. And then it'll show these little green dots where all the matches and clubs are in your area. So Iowa has 9 clubs. This is Iowa. Shows all the clubs on the map. You can find them closer to you. Ankeny Ice is where mine is. Big Dog Steel match. Iowa Sectional. These are all the matches that are set up. There's 4 matches that are set up for this year. IDPA, they're already in there. And then it shows each club how many matches they have. Cedar Rapids. So, practice score. Let me see if I can shoot that link in there. There you go. Practice score competitor is not the one that you'll be able to find. You got to go to practicescore.com. Why can't I write on here? Hold on a second. It won't let me write. Let me get this. I'm gonna stitch this link in. So that competitor app shows your scores. But the actual link for the website, then you can look it up. The competitor app, you won't be able to find local clubs. There you go. So there's the link I put in there. And then maybe I'll run into you guys at a match this year. Hopefully, too. Because I go all over. I go all over and travel. You know, some of you are close. I go down to Missouri to shoot, in Kansas City. I go over to Illinois, Minnesota. I know there's clubs in Forest Lake. I know there's clubs in Kansas City. There's a couple indoor ranges in Kansas City. There's clubs down in southern Missouri. Yeah, ECW. I can't remember where the clubs are by you. So there's different clubs. Well, I mean, like the Midway range is down in middle Missouri. Yeah, Occupant, definitely. There's matches in Ohio, too. There's the Rabbit Hole. They have the SNS casting match over there. Ohio's got a lot of shooting. A lot of shooting. But I would definitely travel over that way this summer. What's the mitten? Need to go to the mitten. I don't know. You keep saying the mitten, but I don't know. I don't know what the mitten is. Yeah, Occupant, exactly. Guys will definitely lend. Yeah, I've been up to Michigan and shot too, up by Redbud. There's good ranges up there. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time finding a holster for that. You need to get a custom one made. Yep. Just like Occupant says here. Most guys are willing to help. That's why I started my YouTube channel. We always want to help new shooters. We want to make you feel comfortable coming into it. We want you to come into USPSA, enjoy it, have fun with it. Nobody's there to make fun of you. Nobody's there to judge you. You know, everybody starts somewhere. So, you know, come out and watch a match if you're uncomfortable. See what it's all about, and then, you know, kind of get your juices flowing. Oh, Michigan is Mitten. Okay. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, Columbia. I don't think you got to be 18 ECW. I think you only got to be 13. Well, probably got to be 21 to shoot a handgun, but you can be accompanied by an adult or guardian. What do you guys want to see? I got some ideas for some more videos on this channel. I got some more ideas on this channel. So, what do you guys want to see, or what would you guys want to know more about? It's hard for me to. I want to come up with content that helps guys that have a lot of questions. I want to see what I can do to help you guys as far as, you know, I try I can't focus on gun basics, concealed carry. So I want to give you tips on concealed carry, but I want you to remember too, when I'm giving you tips on concealed carry, I am in no way, shape, or form the authority on that. And because you're in different states, it definitely makes it hard for me to know your carry laws. Dime drills. Basic decent reloading setup. If you were trying to do it cheap, you could buy it. You can spend $250 on a reloading setup. Buy a RCBS rock checker. I definitely think it's good for anybody to get a single stage. I used to say just buy a Dillon or something like that, but now I say buy a single stage because they come in handy. Even after you own one, if you even then you want to step up. Practice is definitely the out of everything, Nick. I'm going to tell you that no matter what anybody tells you, they can show you different techniques and everything like that. But everybody, I think, carries their own unique style, and you have to practice and find what's most comfortable for you. For me, I carry a pocket. I carry a small pocket gun because I don't like carrying a gun on my hip, and then I carry a full size gun in my glove compartment. Now, what that means is the only reason I carry a small pocket one, I carry a um, Ruger LCP2, and I carry it because it's got a decent trigger, it's a cheap gun, and honestly, like I've said before, if you ever were in a situation where you had to use your concealed weapon, it's getting taken away from you, without a doubt. So keep that in mind. If you have $1,000 firearm that you're wanting to carry with you, remember that it's going to become evidence. Okay. So the reason why I carry an LCP2 is because I can carry that with me in the summertime, wintertime, whatever. I carry it in my pocket, and that's my carry piece. That's all. It's, you know, tiny, thin, doesn't print. There you go. Death by debit. Honestly, Patch of Heaven Farms, when it comes to cleaning my equipment, so I have a ton of Lucas stuff. Lucas stuff had given me a bunch of stuff. They had sponsored me, and they gave me a bunch of product. So I have a ton of Lucas product, and it goes a long ways. A little goes a long ways. And I'll be honest with you, I absolutely love the Lucas products. because of automotive and through shooting, I have never had a problem. And I'd definitely go over that. But using something like motor oil, like Mobil, synthetic motor oil, is not, there's nothing wrong with it. Ugh. Been outside too much today. There you go. G19 is a good one too. Yeah, it can be Hero Rider, but don't plan on it. That's all I'm going to say. Do your research. Do your research. Look into, you know what? If you here's some interesting stuff to do. Look into cases of self-defense. Okay? It is a sticky situation. I'm going to tell you that. Using your head. The problem is we live in a liberal society. Okay? I'm going to say that because obviously our votes didn't match up. So let's just go ahead and concede to the fact that we live in a liberalist society. So that means that the majority of the people that are going to be in the court against you are obviously anti-2A. They're going to look at you as a criminal any way they can, and they're going to try to expose you for that. So that means if you were carrying a hollow point round, you shoot competition, they're going to use that against you. There you go. Yep, there you go, Dave. Exactly. One of them cheap SCCYs. Yep. I'm not saying, hey, Turnings by Turner. I'm not saying go out and buy a high point, because that's, you want to have something that's reliable. That's why I carry an LCP too. I've shot at least 1,000 rounds through it. And that's why. But I use that to get to, if I were to need anything else, my bigger firearm backup is in my truck. I have a pistol and a rifle in my truck. But normally, I'm not going to fire more than 7 rounds. And in most cases, you were in a self-defense situation, I don't think you would fire more than 7 rounds. And I don't want to. Yes, I love the LCP. I honestly think I wish it wasn't the 380. I'd rather have the 9mm, but they only had the 380 when I bought mine, and I gave $140 for it. There's a lot of those guns out there that are cheap. I'm already I'm an NRA instructor, ECW, and I'm legal to carry in Missouri, CCI. I have my permit I have my Florida permit. I have all my permits. I like the LCP2 better, Turnings by Turner. It's a lot better trigger. Oh, it's okay, Noah. We're just having a little discussion. No big deal. Something quality, but yet won't break the bank. Yes, there you go, RJW. Perfect example. Something quality, but won't break the, exactly. That's definitely something to keep on. Right? And if you have the LCP occupant, have you tried with the LCP2? I'm good out to 25 yards. I can shoot it at 25 yards very well. I like the LCP2. It's got better sights. I might do a video on that and show why I like it. I'm not a big fan of the 380, but I like the LCP2. It's got a perfect trigger. It's got good sights. It's a much nicer gun. Better grip zone. It's definitely, the LCP is terrible. The trigger is ridiculous on it. Even a Smith & Wesson Shield or a XDS, those are all good also. Yes, the Glock 42 or 43. If you can't carry a 19, exactly. There you go. That's exactly a good one too, Noah. You're right. Those would probably be my top 4 picks right there. The Glock 40. Is it the 42? The 9 mil? I prefer anything 9 mil. I'm not gonna lie to you. Avoid the 380. First of all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very biased. I hate the 380 because it gets mixed in with my 9mm when I'm loading, and it pisses me off. So that's just me being selfish. But any of the 9 mil, Smith & Wesson Shield, the XDS, the Glock 43, 40. Yeah, okay. So the 43 is 9 mil, and then the LCP, LCP 2. I don't like the LCP 1. Yeah, how the first of all, when you get any of those small guns into any 40 or 45, you're gonna hate your life shooting them. They're miserable. Yeah, there you go, occupant. If you can carry the 19, one of these, I probably should get a 19 because now that they got the Gen 5, I'd feel a lot better with it. They didn't have the Gen 5 19 when I bought mine. To be honest with you, that's probably maybe what I should do is get a Gen 5 19. There you go, Noah, right? Yeah. The 380 is just not worth it. Let's just put it. I mean, it's a 95 grain bullet. You can make a 9mm the exact same. I'm a 45 guy, mostly single action when it comes to handguns. Well, you shoot a lot of cowboy action. You might like shooting some SAS. Maybe you should look at getting into some SAS stuff. You might like it. That's really cool too. Look up SAS stuff. You can watch that stuff on YouTube. My store been getting Gen 3. I hate Taurus. I'd rather have one than a High Point. Yeah, I just I know some of the guys have Tauruses, and I hate to knock on them, but I've had first of all the company has not been very good with warrantying out a couple of my buddies' firearms. Second of all, they gave them away prize on the prize tables for them, and they never followed through. So that's my main problem with them. And the third thing is, I've actually seen a lot of hang fires with Tauruses. I'm weird. Glock finger grooves don't bother me in the 19. I'm proficient with 34. Yeah. Yep. Occupant. I never like Glocks. I'm going to tell you that right now. And you know what? I can shoot my XDMs better, but I don't, you know what? Guys, it's just like my tools. I'm not stuck on one brand. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm against the bad ones, but I'm not stuck on one brand. So if you like shooting a Smith & Wesson, if you like shooting a Glock, you like shooting a Springfield, I'm all for that. If you like shooting, if you like shooting a CZ, I love CZs. I have a Tank Folio stock too. I have all that stuff is quality stuff. Good firearms. No high points. I have a metal guide rod in my Glock. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish I could show it to you, but I do have one. It's nice for weight, Noah. I like it for weight and recoil. 9mm is not that hard to manage, but I think there's nothing wrong with it. I like a little bit of extra metal. Keep things together. I'm not a big fan of Kimber neither, Nick. I'll tell you that. Um, you have to spend a lot of money with Kimber to get a good one. Hero Rider. If you have a 9mm pistol, you can use it. You can use a Glock 19 carry for home defense. You can have one gun and do everything with it. Oh no. No judge, death by debit. That's a snake gun. 410 is the worst gun. You can only shoot 45 long coat or the governor. No. No, no, no. You do not want to use 410 as a self defense. Gotcha. P95 Taurus. Yep. I have a 45 ACP with moon clips. I have that. Oh, good deal. Death by debit. Yeah, I have a Jerry Matchalax 625. That's different. Death by debit. Shotgun. I have a 410 shotgun too because it was mine when I first started hunting, and I won't get rid of it. Just nostalgics. I think they're still. I bought my. Yeah. I got a G17 Gen 5. Get into any recommendations? I would get an Apex trigger, a Terran Tactical disconnect, and you'll have a little bit better trigger width. I love my Apex trigger and my 34, which would go into a 17. Other than that, no. Buy Magpul mags to save a little money. The Magpul mags are great. I've used those. Blade Tech holster. You get a lot of shooting accessories from Shooters Connection. That's one of my favorite places to get stuff from. You can get belts, a shooting belt, mag pouches. I use the Ghost holsters or Ghost mag pouches and Blade Tech holster. Get the Ben Stoker drop offset, the Boss holster rig. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, check out. You can go to Ben Stoker Pro Shop too. I buy some stuff from there. Noah. I know they sell the entire setup. I think Noah on the Ben Stoker site, and it basically gives you the dropping off side holster and the pouches, the whole 9 yards. P299 or 229. Yep. You hate it? Yeah. 40 is a nasty round. I've had a few Rock Islands. ECW, they're Filipino guns. They're loose fit. They're kind of they're different. I wish they were a little bit tighter fitting. They work. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it is, Noah. You're 100% right. It is better in the Gen 5 than that. Steel 223 is hard to find. Can't get 1,000 rounds. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of guys like those SIGs. They're pretty big fans of them, so you won't have any problems getting rid of it. Turnings. I would definitely sell it. I'm not a SIG fan. I'll be honest with you. I don't mind the 320, but that's not even relatively a general SIG. I like the SIG sights, the Romeo sights now. but every SIG I've ever shot, they work good. It's just a different acquired taste. Yeah, 40 is snappy. 45 is like a good pop, and 45 is, yeah, I agree. Right, just like your full size. I do full size 9mm. Oh, steel case 223. Yeah, they're hard on extractors. I see what you were saying there now. Steel case 223. It's hard on ARs. It's hard on the extractor. That's all it is. It's hard on the extractors. There's a good chance, and I have broken them before, especially on a Glock running steel case. So, yeah, I run steel case. I'll run steel case with the AK, but my AR only if I absolutely had to, and then I would probably replace the extractor. Right, cigar, better stock starting. Yep. I load 185 grain longs, semi-wad cutters for 40, 45. Yeah, small push. 185 grainers, huh? That's neat. Ooh, the money you save with steel, you can buy a new extractor and barrel. Why would you need to buy a new barrel? I'm curious. I've heard I've heard somebody else say this before, that it ruins your barrel shooting steel ammo. Why does it? Why would it ruin your barrel? Since the bullet only travels through it, I'm curious. I just don't like replacing. I have good extractors in my gun. That's my problem. I have bulletproof extractors, so I don't like messing them up anyways. And competition guys, you got to understand, we don't want to. I have plenty of brass. That's the difference too. I would never shoot steel unless I had to, but I never shoot steel because I have drums full of brass. Yeah. That's the only thing you're ever going to probably have a problem with is your extractor. Because the extractor is meant to grab into the soft brass, and when the steel, it just can chip it. Yeah, I agree, Nick. That's I heat up my barrel all the time. Lucky Gunner did a test with the bimetal jackets. Now we're talking about bimetal jackets. I'm talking about metal cases, steel cases. Are we talking about steel core rounds or steel cases? Because I'm confused here. Yeah. See you later, ECW. I'm waiting. Steel cases. There you go. Yep, the Wilson and Combat Bulletproof. That's a great extractor. I haven't bought steel cases for a long time, but when I was buying them, most of them were lead core. Love BCM parts. Frank Proctor. Frank Proctor turned me onto a lot of BCM stuff, and I think it's great stuff. Can't go wrong with it. .762 by 3.9. Yep, that's the only steel cases I've done, and I've never ever had a barrel issue. And I've shot 1,000 rounds in probably less than an hour. Yep, I've used Neotech. I've used them all. Love EOTechs. I love that new EOTech you got, Noah. It's a great one. You should not have a problem with it. Kimbers are meant to be sexy. They're like a 10-footer. They look good from 10 foot. They don't work. 5,000 consistent rounds, or after I shoot 5,000 rounds over 10 years. Because that's what most people do with their guns anyways. Right. AK, cheap Russian steel crates, yeah. That's why I love AKs. They're pretty much indestructible. Still waiting. Great friend? Who's a great friend? I'm confused. Yeah. I avoid Kimbers at all costs, death by debit. I have no interest. Unless you was going to get a custom stock too, or one of the high-end Kimbers where they're hand fit. Most of them are series 80s guns, and I've seen just tons of problems with them. I like 124 grain, 135 grain for target shooting. You know, some guys even like 95 grain. I know a guy that shoots 95 grain, but I think he's weird, super fast, super light round. But I'm not a fan. I don't like 115 grain, but it's the most common. I think it's the cheapest. You're going to probably see a lot of it more commonly. 115 grains are pretty much your standard. Awesome occupant. Oh, I must have missed that. Oh, after you got a new one. Oh, I gave my friend the old EOTech that I bought this summer. That's awesome. My chat's not catching up. Yeah, 124 grain is really good. They won't. I doubt they will. Yes. super expensive. It's good ammo, but not worth paying the extra money for since it's basically reloaded. Honestly, I stick with Federal ammo. That's the best ammo you can get. When you're buying factory or remanufacture, or when you're buying factory ammo, the other ammo that is a good one to deal with is the stuff that comes in the fluorescent orange box. Yeah, the market's crazy right now. Yeah, no, we had a Zoom meeting. I had a Zoom meeting here for USPSA. I'm ready to get out of the house. It's going to be February. Mark's going to be here. It's going to be time to shoot. I'm ready to go. Yeah, it's trash, Death by Debit. Lake City's awesome. Yeah, of course, Dave. You're a military guy. That's why. I know better. I know how you military guys are. Which I'm not saying Lake City isn't terrible. Lake City's awesome. But if I'm going to buy ammo as a civilian and not biased towards military type ammo, I'm buying. I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy Federal all day long. Never had a problem with it. Federal has the softest primers. Always ignites off. Of course, guys with light triggers, that's what they like it. Well, gentlemen, you gave me some ideas. We're definitely going to chat more about this. Maybe one of these days I'll have Everyday Fleet Tech or one of you gentlemen on. Noah has his own channel. Go check out his channel. God Loves Warriors. Don't forget to follow him. 312. He does some cool stuff over there. He's got some good stuff going on. Check out his EOTech and whatnot like that. Definitely want to follow everybody who's got a channel. Turnings by Turner, of course. You always want to follow his channel to lower your oh boy, I'm back. One of the wires from the lights, and that's not good. Don't forget to follow Turnings by Turner as well to lower your blood pressure, because he has a good channel that's really relaxing. So if you're ever getting stressed out, turn on Turnings by Turner's channel and watch some of his stuff. See? We don't need to get stressed out about shooting, firearms, finding ammo. I want to leave you guys with this really good information. I want you to practice not getting stressed out about any of that, which I'm sure some of you might not be. Right on. I want you to practice. You know, we're going to be fine. I want to let you guys know that I know that we're going to be fine. You know, I know that I want people to enjoy shooting. I don't want people to fear that they're going to lose their rights. I want them to enjoy shooting. And that's what we want to focus on this channel is, you know, maintaining positive attitude and thoughts and whatnot. But I'm going to leave you guys with that. And definitely appreciate you guys stopping by the chat tonight. A little quick 2A chat. You know, it's a good time to listen to you guys, you know, tell me your stuff and have a conversation with that. And I hope you guys get out in the range soon. Have some fun. Don't forget to do your dry fire. Set up some targets for dry fire, guys. You can use little things. You know what? CP the Tool Addict. These things are actually that a sticker? I think that is a sticker. I have little magnets. That was a sticker I put on there. But that little targets like that are really good for practicing dry fire because you can step back, reduce, anything that's small, and practice that dry fire. Right, exactly, ECW. That dry fire, people sit around and talk about not being able to go to the range, but dry fire is one of the things that they're missing out on. You can practice drawing from your holster. Oh, look, I forgot I had my holster sitting right here. You can practice drawing from your holster. That's why this rig's here. These are the ghost holsters too, by the way, Noah. These are the pouches I use, and I like these just fine. They're cheap. They come with two ways. You can mount them. You can mount them out like this or that way. They come with two sets. They fit sturdy, and I've had these for going on a couple years now. This is the Bosch rig I was talking about too. Sets your offset on there and whatnot. And I have the adjustable screws on here for tightening. Obviously, this is a competition rig, but this is my go-to rig. It's on a, Blade Tech. I can take this right off here if I have to and move it over. But this holster has lasted me. It holds up. They're absolutely durable. And I've never had a problem. But you can throw your rig on quick. Practice some dry fire. Just practice that dry fire. First trigger control. And then pretend you're pulling the trigger each time. And, Well, the thing about, Dave, the one thing about using a cheap BB gun, though, is using your real gun. And granted, you can buy recoil guns and all that stuff, but don't waste your money on stuff until you get to maybe the level where maybe it's more efficient. The one thing about a cheap BB gun is it doesn't have the same trigger and it doesn't have the same feel. Using your carry gun or your gun that you're going to compete with or anything like that helps you get more familiar with that. It builds more muscle memory. Building that muscle memory, guys, like this. Muscle memory. I can touch my finger to my nose because of muscle memory. You notice I'm not looking at my finger and I'm bringing it clear off camera and I'm touching my nose. That's muscle memory. That dry fire is muscle memory, guys. It's no different than turning a wrench or running a ratchet. Hey, look at Armin, right when I'm about ready to get off here. But building muscle memory, guys, you cannot go wrong. Muscle memory, muscle memory. That's what I like about doing it. And I'm not trying to take anything away from you, Dave, for the BB gun, but muscle memory. Yeah, what's up, Superbike? Man, it's good to see you. I missed you on Friday. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. Good to talk to you. I never know when to. I hate to bother you, man. I'm ready to get out of Iowa. It's cold, but you guys are having such crap out there. I don't know that I want to go out there. Seems like a mess out there. Yeah, there you go, Occupant. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Exactly. A lot of people don't like that saying. Some people do. You don't have to rush anything. And you know what? Making less mistakes is definitely. Oh, nice. Awesome. Yeah, fundamental sight picture. Yeah. Fundamentals for sight picture. Absolutely. I'm not the foremost of authority on anything. I just try to do what I did. I'm not the greatest shooter in the world. Don't let you guys don't let me fool you. I'm definitely not saying that I'm the best shooter in the world because I'm not. My buddy Craig Tappy is really good. And you know what? That guy has fun. That's the best part about him is he just has fun. He's been shooting a long time. He'll tell you every time, go out and shoot more. He's pretty brilliant. He's like, you want to be better? Go shoot more. He's not much to train with. People's Republic of Michigan. Yeah, what a mess. Well, guys, I got to jump off here. I've got I missed 2 phone calls, and I got to call them back. Got customers. We got the Saab fixed. I know if you guys were wondering about the other one, the other channel. We got the Saab fixed. I shouldn't say we did. My buddy got the Saab fixed. Finally got it figured out. And apparently, it's just a really nasty process to program keys. ECW, I would be, but I need to get a little bit better. I have between running a business and yeah, thank you, Armin. I'm glad to see you, buddy. It's really good to hear from you. Definitely just wanted to get on and see how everybody was doing and throw something out there. So, all right, guys, I'm going to sign off here. So, we'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Appreciate you. Love you guys. Remember, get out there in the range and do some shooting or do your dry fire. Just have fun.